Hello and welcome. Glad you could join me for this WIP for the row houses. I will be working or finishing section 2, and I will also be working on part of section 3, and then doing a few other things to get to prep for section 3. So let's just get right to it. This is section 2 to the row houses, and it doesn't have a whole lot I need to finish on it. So it has a door, another door, and some trash on top, and it's pretty much there. Oh, and some side panelings in there. I have some leftover pieces from the tower build, and I've already pre-cut the frame out for this, so I'm just going to glue this in and just going to kind of fill in places, and then if I need to make more wood planks, I'll make some more wood planks. I need some more planking, so this is balsa wood that I've already cut down to 6 inches because I use about 2.5 inches at a time, so just in case one's a little bit longer than the other. But I need some more, so I'm going to put wood grain in this with a wire brush. Just to keep with consistency, I'm going to cut them planks of a 1/4 inch wide. I've already gone ahead and marked the planks, so now I'm just going to cut them out. Gonna go ahead and put this door in, so we're just gonna measure it up and mark it off so we can start cutting planks. So this is section 1 of the row house, and this is section 2, and this one is kind of the dump or the garbage side. Section 1 is, and I want to kind of have the trash come into this side as well, but I don't want it to be as heavy as this side, and I want it to kind of thin out as it goes across. Just kind of showing the example that this side kind of keeps theirs up a little bit more, but it's still going to kind of bleed over a little bit, and they're not going to always be up there as often. So I'm just going to start adding some trash here. I have a bunch of Hearst starts molds that I have all kinds of bits that I've cast, so it just lends to doing this. And then I have a bunch of GW stuff as well. I'm gonna mix some white glue and water for toilet paper. I want to make some tarps and cloth like I did on the other piece. I'm just applying some to the back. I'm just going to apply it right here. Kind of want to hide the joint a little bit. This is section 3, obviously butts up to section 2. I really didn't put a lot of thought into this. It was done so long ago, so I can't remember what I wanted to do. So I'm looking at it, and I think I want to remove this pillar right here and replace it because it just kind of seems out of touch. However, as it moves over, I think I want to kind of have it turn into like a shrine or a temple, because Scotty mentioned having a big tree at the end, like something that people worship, and that's why they maybe built the row houses here, was because of the temple that was here, and they just kind of extended this way. And as I got further away from the tree, it kind of got slummier, and obviously section 1's kind of trashy. But so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of wing it. I really don't know what I want to do. And I did the dirt up here so long ago. I'm not sure I could replicate it. So I think I want to have some type of a separation that so I don't have to replicate the dirt. So I might have stonework here, but gonna start putting stuff together and see how it rolls and see where we go from here. There is a door here, and I do have some Maya type ruins here that I've carved, so we'll see how it goes. So I just dry fit this. I was just playing around. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna incorporate some Hearst arch molds, and then I'm gonna have to elevate the walkway. I remembered I put railings in here, and then I'll fill in with a Sculptamold and paint it in. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna glue these Hearst arch molds in right now. I kind of just doodled on it just for fun, just to see what I could do, and just kind of did a bunch of weaves and the spiral that I've had on several other pieces. And so I'm just going to cut this out like I did on the tower and go from there. Carved up a couple pieces of wood like I have in the past, especially with the tower, and I'm going to now glue those in. This is the kind of the separator or divider or whatever you want to call it. I've rolled some Sculpey out between 2 sheets of parchment paper because it has silicone in it, so it's not going to stick. And then I'm going to use this Aztec roller from Green Stuff World. Dip this in water. I've always had a hard time with it sticking, so we'll see how it rolls. And kind of rock it back and forth, and side to side, I mean. That's good enough. I'm gonna go bake it now. I had to hurry up and do that portion of it just because it was setting quickly, and I just need to be able to cut it and put it in place, but it turned out better than I thought. That's Sculpey again. And now I'm gonna mix some Sculptamold. I like this better than any other because it doesn't shrink that much. And that's the big deal, because I've made some projects where it shrunk a lot and caused warpage. But this one doesn't shrink. So I'm gonna hurry up and mix some, and then I'm gonna put it in this area right here. I'm gonna try something different with this project. I'm gonna try to marry in XPS foam blocks or bricks with hand carved bricks and different things that I've done in this row house project. I just want to see if I can marry the two together and make them look cohesive. Reason being is I just want to be able to learn and see if I can do this for future projects. because each have their place in my opinion, and I want to be able to make both of them look good. And this is a way to mass produce and just assemble different things. So I want to see if I can make it look good. Oh, and I shouldn't assume this is a Proxxon thermocut foam cutter. Don't know who knows that. I haven't used this since my Gasland board, so I need to utilize it. Okay, I went and made a notch because I'm a nerd. I might make actually jigs or something to where I can make unified bricks, but for now this is a scrap piece of wood. So I just made a notch out of it so the wood would push the brick through, make a cleaner cut, hopefully. This is from Black Magic Craft. What he does is he has rocks that he mixes with his foam blocks, and then he puts it in a number 10 can, I believe, and shakes it around, and it puts texture on the bricks for him. I've done a couple test runs, and I've determined that I like larger rocks in here versus the small ones that I had initially. It puts more texture on it for me, but you can do whatever to your liking is. And I couldn't find a number 10 can locally, so I just have a Tupperware container or a plastic container that I use, and it seems to work fine. Works pretty good. I like it. And we'll just do the rest of them and texture the rest of what the brick sizes. I don't know what it's going to do on the smaller bricks, but I guess we'll find out. The thing that doesn't bother me about using large rocks is it's foam, and I don't care if I lose a few to get the texture I want and the look that I'm after. So you can do whatever you want. I'll just test it out and experiment it. But like I said, again, I got this idea from Black Magic Craft. Go check out his videos. He has a lot of good ones. Well, that's a wrap on section 2 for the build. Most of it's done. Might have some little odds and ends here and there as I think about it, but overall, the majority of that build is done. And then starting into section 3, like was showed, and I'm not sure where to go on this one still. I have a few ideas. I definitely do want the tree. I think that'll be fun, and the temple, and just kind of how everything will be just built off of the temple and just kind of progress away from it. I think that is probably the direction I'll be going, and I just got to put some more thought into it. And I did, a couple more bricks, so I can use those. I'm going to try and incorporate that, like I said. But yeah, it's the third section I never really put a lot of thought into up until now, and I'm still kind of just thinking about it. I'm going online, looking at some reference pictures and things like that. But anyway, I hope you learned something from this, and hope you got something out of it. And hope, if nothing else, hope it was entertaining for you. And if you have any questions, comments, just leave them in the comment section below, and we'll do our best to answer them. And that's pretty much it. Just remember what my mother used to always say, that anybody can do art. Ciao. Cool fire. Southern Nights.
Did you say dude?
What?
Did you say
Southern Nights?
dude?